10 huge EastEnders spoilers for next week from the 28th of August to the 1st of September 2023. 1. Cindy is back. Cindy meets Peter, who takes a call from Ian. Ian demands Peter get his mum back to France. While Peter's back is turned, Cindy heads to Albert Square in search of Kathy. Cindy is desperate not to be seen, so she has to avoid those who knew her from many years ago. With no luck in the cafe, Cindy heads to number 45 to face the music. 2. Kathy gets some big shocks. Kathy is rushed off her feet catering for Anna's party and sends Rocky and Bobby to the Chippy to prepare. She gets the shock of her life when Cindy turns up, and it's not long before all hell breaks loose between them. After the shock visit from Cindy, Kathy is stunned to learn that Peter is also back in Walford. She has a heart-to-heart with Peter and is later astonished when Ian reveals Cindy's connection to the Knights. 3. George demands answers from Cindy. Ian arrives in the square desperate to get Cindy away, but she's stopped by George, who has just exited the Vic. While George is surprised to see Cindy, he soon hardens to learn she didn't know that he or the girls were in the square, and she hasn't returned for them. Cindy questions George on the daughter's whereabouts, but he lies and insists they're both in Spain. Wanting to protect Gina and Anna, George takes Cindy to the barrel store and demands answers. 4. Cindy tries to explain herself to Gina and Anna. Despite George's best attempts to keep Cindy away from his daughters, his plan goes awry when Linda unwittingly gives the game away. Realizing the girls are inches away, Cindy rushes into the busy pub and comes face to face with Anna and Gina. As the fallout of Cindy's return sends shockwaves through Walford, she knows she has some explaining to do. Upstairs in the Vic, Cindy desperately tries to explain herself to Gina and Anna, but are they willing to listen to what she has to say? 5. Ian struggles with his insecurities. Amid all the chaos, Ian seeks solace in the laundrette. Peter heads to Ian's side and soon realizes the real reason his dad didn't want Cindy to return to the square. 6. Gina and Anna face horror on a night out. Anna and Gina confront their mum before heading to Peggy's to drown their sorrows. There, things quickly get out of hand. George fears the worst and tries to track down the girls with Cindy. Later, he realizes that his worries have come true. 7. Phil gives Ian a warning. Ian soon bumps into Sharon and Phil, who are shocked to see him. Ian does his best to avoid them, but it's not long before Phil makes it clear that he wants Ian gone. However, Sharon plucks up the courage to talk to Ian. Afterwards, Ian heads to number 45 to reunite with Kathy, who's still reeling from Cindy's arrival. 8. Bobby faces new heartbreak. Bobby frets to Ian that Cindy and Anna will hate him for Lucy's death and rushes home. He goes to Peggy's to check Anna is okay, but she heads to the Chippy with Freddie instead. Later in the week, Bobby desperately tries to make amends with Anna, but she explains that it's better they both stay friends, given the circumstances. 9. Ian finds support in Alfie. As Ian faces new enemies from his past, he does find support in his old friend Alfie. Both Cindy and Ian are able to take refuge at Alfie's, but how long for? 10. George struggles to cope. At the end of a very overwhelming day, George urges Cindy to leave Walford along with the Beals. Alone for the first time, George breaks down as he struggles to process everything that has happened.
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của OK Soát Spoiler. Trong video này, chúng tôi đã tiết lộ các bạn 14 tình tiết mới nhất bộ phim EastEnders sẽ diễn ra trong tuần tới từ ngày 10 đến ngày 13 tháng 4 năm 2023. Điều gì sẽ xảy ra ở Walford? Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn ở video tiếp theo.